What's going on, everybody? Welcome to semi-final day for the ladies. And we're starting with Coco versus Muchova, which, I don't know. Is it the more interesting matchup? I don't know. I mean, it's got two players that have been in Grand Slam finals. The other match has two new, well, there's going to be a new finalist, right? So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is the more like, is this where the winner comes from? Or, I mean, if it's Coco's won slam, so maybe it is where the winner comes from. I don't know. But we're going to find out in the next couple of hours. And then, of course, we've got the next one with Kostyuk and Muchova. Sorry, Kostyuk and Noskova. Muchova's playing this match. Yeah, and that's going to be the next one. We'll see what that looks like, because both of them looked really, really good yesterday. And should be very interesting to see who gets out of this into the final of Wimbledon. Probably not, I don't know. Are these the four players you'd expect in this stage? I think Noskova was an outside chance for some to get to this stage. Kostyuk, I didn't think was going to make it this far. Coco, I didn't expect. Muchova, I don't know. I don't know. Is this the four that we expect? Probably not. We probably thought it was going to be Sabalenka or Raducanu, but, you know, still not unusual names. It's not like four completely random players, but different than maybe what we'd expected at the start of the week. And then tomorrow we've got the men's semi-finals. First match tomorrow is actually going to be Ferry versus Zverev. I guess because they didn't play long matches yesterday, so they kind of went, oh, you know what? Let's put the better match on later. Or the better match, right? The more high-profile match on later. So that's going to be on first, and then Sinner versus Djokovic after that. Which kind of makes sense. If yesterday somebody had played a 5-setter, they'd probably not have put them on first. But because they played straight sets, I don't think they're bothered. They wouldn't be, physically, it's not a massive disadvantage compared to Djokovic, who had to play 5 sets the night before. So, yeah. So that's all tomorrow. And then, of course, finals over the weekend, and then we're done. Wimbledon is done, and we are off to America, where we're going to go watch the World Cup. Not stream. I'm not going to watch. I'm going to watch it alone. Get ready for a big day. I hope so. Yesterday was mid. I was so keen for yesterday. I thought, oh, we're going to have some fight. We're going to have some epics. Meh. It was like, okay. Ferry winning was a real cool upset, but not the match I thought we're going to get. After we got that 5-setter with Djokovic, I thought, oh, here we go. Now we're going to get some real crazy matches. Nope. So hopefully today we get at least one 3-setter. And tomorrow, obviously, hopefully get some matches too. Match is going to start in like 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I hope Andreeva and Jovic would get through on this side. But happy with Muchova and Gauff. Okay, fair. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. So I thought it was going to be Raducanu and Svitolina down the bottom half. And then at the top half, I thought it would maybe be Sabalenka Pegula. So I wasn't far off, but did I think Sabalenka? I can't remember. What did I go check out my bracket? I can't remember. I can't remember what I picked. Happy Fritz is out so easy. Yeah, Fritz said that after 3 games, he started to feel his knee was starting to give him a problem. So that was unfortunate that it happened that early, and that he wasn't able to put in his best effort, because that's a 5-setter if Fritz is healthy. So it's a bit disappointing. And also he said that, you know, like we were saying yesterday, that Zverev was serving so well. You had to, like, if you were slightly compromised, good luck, because he was, and Fritz said as much, that, like, you know, Zverev is serving so well, it's going to take a good effort to beat him. You were very far off, not even close. You shut up. I didn't ask you. Didn't I just explain why I wasn't far off? Because I picked Pegula, who lost to Gauff in the last round, and I picked Sabalenka, who didn't lose that long ago. It's not like they both lost in the first round. Svitolina lost in the first round, but I was at bottom half I was far off. Top half I wasn't far off. But on the men's side, I picked the top half perfectly. So where's your bracket so I can, tear you down, make you feel bad. Make you feel bad. Please educate me about mixed doubles. What? How? Mixed doubles at Wimbledon. They play a tournament. It's a men and women's doubles combination. I don't know, like what in particular. My bracket was perfectly wrong. Hey, you and everybody else, I think. Cam, your private jet is warming up on the ramp, flying you to the World Cup. Bro, if I had a private jet, I wouldn't be sitting here. I'd be on a plane. No. I'm gonna watch the World Cup in my living room. When this tournament is over, I'm gonna watch it in there. And maybe if there's a pub open, I'll go watch it at a pub. I found your channel 2 weeks ago. Glad I did. Hey, thank you. Appreciate it, DT. Thanks for sticking around. Yeah, the channel's grown massively over the last couple of weeks. We hit 300k at the French Open, and it's kind of crazy. Do I ever watch World Cup rugby? No. No, I do not. I keep it up to date with it. Like I'll have a look at what happened, but I'm not like into it. I won't watch it like the World Cup. I think the World Cup's one of those sports that like everybody just kind of watches, right? Even if you're not into football or soccer. Rugby World Cup, not so much. Cricket World Cup, same thing. No, not so much. Who was playing in the mixed doubles final? Somebody just said Penko. I gotta be honest, I have no idea. So we'll go through all the doubles. So Penko and Aravalo taking on the Aussies. Ooh, Pullmans and Hunter. There you go. And they took out Irani and Vavasori, who are the strongest team. So nice from Pullmans and Hunter. Good work from the Aussies. They took out the number one seeds. That's the big one. In the doubles semis, we've got Heliavaro, Avara, and Patton, and then you've got Kokkinakis and Kovacevic. What? Okay, weird. The Cock and the Kov, not a thing. Kravitz puts taking on Pavic and Aravalo over on the men's doubles, and then the ladies doubles. Surprise, surprise. Well, actually, big surprise. Townsend and Cindy Cover in trouble. But they haven't set. They're still playing quarterfinals today, so we'll keep an eye on that later. And then in the boys singles, Cruz Hewitt in the quarterfinals. So we love that. He took out the number 2 seed in the third round. It's straight sets, so let's go. And he's taking on the number 9 seed in the quarters. And the draw, he could win the whole thing because the number 1 seed actually. The number 9 seed is the last high-ranked player and the 11th seed. And even though Hewitt has to play them to make the final, he did just beat number 2. So, but yeah, number 1 seed's gone, number 2 seed's gone, number 3 seed's gone, 4, 5 all gone, 6 gone. Most of them lost in the first round. So yeah, Cruz could he could do it. He could win Wimby. We might actually watch the Wimby if he. Okay, I don't know when they play the juniors. But if he does make the finals, like let's say he makes the final, we'll probably watch Cruz play the final. Because that's usually on at a time when we can watch before. Yeah. So we might watch Cruz. Which would be fun. Townsend and Cobra not in trouble. They are out. Oh, did they lose? Ooh, they must have just lost. They must have just lost. An hour. Did they just lose? I don't know. That's crazy. Is Cruz playing today? I don't know. But look. But yeah, we might watch Cruz play over the weekend because we're gonna have time because we only have to watch one match at a time, right? So all right. I'm on Muchova for this one. Okay. Well, remember it's 6-1 in favor of Coco. Muchova did win their last match, which was at Stuttgart, and that was on the clay. So it's a little bit of a different matchup. Gauff has been the winner of this matchup over time. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to expect. Oh, Cruz is coming up now. Oh shit! All right, Cruz is playing now or soon. All right. Let's all pay attention. Cruz is playing today. Oof. Sinner versus Djokovic will favor the late start. Who will favor from the late start? I've been getting Djokovic to get a couple of extra hours probably helps him, right? Djokovic can all the time he can get, right, to get ready for that. Probably favors him as well because if it's hot on Friday, if it's hot tomorrow, then it's going to be later. It's going to be hotter later. So, yeah, might be. It might actually favor Djokovic, right? Probably favor Norway. Have we ever watched Junior match before? I swear we've watched Hewitt before. We've watched Cruz before, I think. Or did he play Challenger? We watched him there. We definitely watched Cruz before. Am I 100% sure that Gauff's going to win this? Bro, you can't be 100% sure of anything. Like, come on. Come on. I picked Gauff to win. But, like, also, I picked Pegula to beat Gauff, so, you know. Do whatever you think is right, bro. Believe in yourself. Eala's homecoming in Manila for fan meet. Nice. We don't need to read the sponsor out, but that's fine. He probably wants to make a bet. Well, look, bet on yourself. Can't go wrong if you bet on yourself. Whatever that means. All right. Cam, do you know Ostapenko and Aravalli in the mixed doubles final against two Aussies? Yeah, we talked about it like literally 30 seconds ago. You must have just got in when we stopped talking about it. I did know that. They're walking down the stairs. Yep, they're about to come out on court. Head-to-head is 6-1 in favor of Gauff. 6-1 Coco. Gauff will win from New Zealand, okay? Well, she's going to have to win from London today. Who is now the best active player to not win a slam? On the men's side, Best active player not to win a slam on the men's side. Best active on the men. I'm saying, oh, it's on the women's side. On the women's side, it's probably Pegula, right? It's got to be probably Pegula at this stage. Pegula, active player. Pegula, Svitolina, Pliskova, right? By the way, Mukova's number 6 in the world. Win or lose this match. If she wins this match and wins the title, she'll be number 4. But Mukova's up to number 6 in the world, which is kind of awesome. Kostyuk Noskova, the winner of that will be number 10 in the world. Or sorry, the winner of that will be number 8 in the world. So that's a big match coming up later. On the men's side, best player not to win a slam currently could be Fritz. Fritz is probably on the list. Ruud. Maybe it's Casper Ruud. It might be Casper Ruud. Because he's made 3 finals. Fritz has only made 1, but Fritz has... Oh, they both have 1,000. Yeah, probably Ruud. I'd say Ruud. Ruud and Fritz. And maybe even Tsitsipas, Rublev. Put them in there as well. I think Shelton and those guys are a little bit too... Like, Demon or... nah. I wouldn't have Demon on that list. Maybe not Rublev either. Take him off the list. Probably Tsitsipas, Fritz, and Ruud. It might actually be Steph. Tsitsipas might be the one. Because I don't think anybody expects Ruud to win a slam or expected him to win a slam. Yet Tsitsipas, when he beat Federer in 2019, we all thought, as we thought with Zverev and Medvedev, like, this guy's going to win a slam. I don't think anybody thinks Ruud or thought Ruud was going to win a slam when he made those finals. So it's Tsitsipas, right? And Tsitsipas has won ATP finals. He's won multiple 1000s, made multiple Grand Slam finals. He's beaten the best players at slams. He's beaten Nadal and Federer at Grand Slams. I mean, it's got to be Steph. Tsitsipas is probably the best player without a slam actively. He's not on that list of like Nalbandian and all the, the greatest to never win one. But he's definitely probably the player right now that look at his resume without a slam. It's missing a slam. Ruud is definitely in the conversation, as is Fritz, but I think Tsitsipas has got more accomplishments. So you got to say it's him, right? Because that's what we're doing with Zverev. We're like, okay, well, Zverev's got a great resume, but he doesn't have a slam. And now he does, so we don't have to talk about it. But yeah, probably Tsitsipas is probably the good pickup, whoever said that. Yeah, it's got to be Steph, right? Because the way I think of it is like, okay, who's made a Grand Slam final? All right? And then you grab those names, and then you go, okay, who's won 1000s? All right? Who's won ATP finals? Who's made multiple slam finals? And then just kind of like cutting down the list. And they're the boxes those guys tick. Because we were doing that with Zverev, right? We're like, okay, well, Zverev's made finals. He's won ATP finals. He's won 1000s. He's beaten the best, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, it's probably Tsitsipas. He's got had a very good career without winning a slam. All right, they're just warming up, and then we are ready to go. Who's the best ever player not to win a slam? I'm always going to stay by this. Is Nalbandian. You can say Rios. You could say whoever you want. I'm Nalbandian. Nalbandian for me. Do you remember who the players with 2 weeks at number 1 is? Can you remember who was the player with 2? You mean Pat Rafter, who was number 1 for a week? Yeah, I know who that is. Come on. You're asking me the easy question. Come on. Of course I know that. He was number 1 for a week. Or technically 2 weeks, because he got to number 1. No, it was only a week, right? Or was it 2 weeks? I think it was only a week. Do you think Rybakina can get number one? Yes. I think she can. I think she can. I think she will. Who's the best WTA player of all time without winning a slam? Safina. Dinara Safina. All right, 6-1 is the head-to-head. They did play in Stuttgart. They played 3 times this year, and it was 2-1 to Gauff, but Muchova won the last one. That's a big deal. Muchova won the last one. All right, here we go. Chat predictions. Who you got? Who you got winning this one? I think I said Coco in 3. I'm sure I said Coco in 3. And I'm sticking with that. Coco Gauff in 3. Cam, would you rather be the worst player to win a slam or the best player never to win one? That's the stupidest question ever. Come on. Come on. Don't. That's a dumb question. Come on. You know the answer to that. And if anybody says anything else, they're wrong. Well, you want to be the best player never to win a slam? Yeah, because ask any player who's been called that if they think that's good. Come on. Come on. Come on. There's not, come on. Come on. 100 million % you want to slam. It doesn't matter if you're 100 in the world and you win one and you disappear off the face of the earth. I'd rather be Mark Edmondson, right? I'd rather be Mark Edmondson than David Nalbandian or Rios. I'd be Gaston Gaudio before I took the career of Rios. Because that haunts you forever. Rios has been retired for 20 years. We're still talking about him because he didn't win one. For the wrong reasons, you know? Always slam. You win a slam over everything. Come on. Best player never to win one. You got to live with that for the rest of your life. It sucks. All right. A lot of people going with Coco. A few people going Muchova. Okay. All right. As we return from Muchova. And they go backhand to backhand. Gauff goes up the line. Great shot. Muchova slicing the net. Coco wins the first point, 15-love. France and Morocco. France. Yeah, I mean, Goran was definitely on that list before he won the Wimbledon, wildcard Wimbledon. Yeah, if he didn't win that Wimbledon, he would have been the number 1 probably. All right, 15-love. There's Gauff in the net, 15-all. Muchova's outfit is cool. Yeah. All right, 15-all. Who's the worst player to win one? Mine goes to Raducanu. That's because you haven't watched much tennis. And that's just a silly question. 30-15. Of course it goes to Raducanu because you haven't watched any tennis. 30-15. And also such a silly question because it's like, oh, who's the worst player to win a slam? At the end of the day, they can wave that trophy in your face and go, I don't care if I'm shit. I've got this. You don't. Like, they had to have been good for one tournament at least. Like, how bad are they? They don't give those trophies out for free. As with a backhand rally. Forehand from Gauff. Again to the backhand of Muchova. Is Gauff back into the forehand of Muchova. Gauff with the forehand of the stretch. Muchova with a drop shot. Gauff puts it away. 40-15. Worst player ever to win one was Gaudio. Again, he'd kick your ass in a second. People tell me you've never played tennis without telling me. That's what some of you are doing. Who's the worst player? So you've obviously never played tennis. Have you picked up a racket? Come on. Such a disrespect to anybody who picks up a racket. 40-15. Worst player is this guy. You don't know anything. You've never picked up a racket. Backhand goes in the net by Muchova, 1-love. Because if you picked up a racket, you would kill to be any of those people. Because when you pick up a racket and you start playing the sport and then you start getting into competitive tennis, those are the dreams, to win what they did. So to say they're the worst player and they won one, no. Because they'd kick anybody else's ass. And they did. They kicked everybody's ass for 2 weeks to win that title. So respect those who have won. Uh, 1-0 to Gauff. All right. Is it a fault for Muchova second serve? As the return goes to the front of Muchova, up the line of the back and a Gauff. Muchova too strong. 15 love. And Muchova serves again. I don't think they meant worst player. I think they meant most surprising. See, that's a different conversation then. If you're saying who was the most surprising champion or the most unlikely champion, that's okay. We can talk, but it's such a negative way to say that by saying worst player to win a slam. You're like that, and that person that brought it up said Raducanu straight off the bat. They haven't watched tennis for more than 5 years. So they obviously just wanted to talk shit. So they had that load. They're like, how can I talk negatively about Raducanu today? She's not even here. They had that loaded. They were not, because they could have phrased that a different way, but they decided to go with those words. 15-0. But you're right. Saying it in a more positive way would be, who was the most surprising champion? Thomas Johansson comes to mind, right? That came out of nowhere. I wouldn't call him the worst player to win a slam, though, because, again, that's such a negative term. So negative to say it that way. 15-0. As the return goes out from Gauff, 30-15. Why is Farian's rev up first? Because they put that, that's how they did it. That's the schedule. Pardon me. 30-15. And the return goes a drop shot of Muchova. Backhand in the net from Gauff. Yeah, Valentin. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking about the other person who came in and said, who straight away said Raducanu without even hesitating. 40-15. You asked a different question. That's fine. I answered that question. As a default second serve, I'm talking about the person who came in here with Raducanu on their mind. 40-15. As the return goes out by Coco, 1-1. Greece winning the Euros was the worst. Well, that's because, well, if you just don't like Greece, that's your problem. If Ferry wins, that might be the most surprising. If he wins the title, probably, yeah. Probably will be, yeah. Back to Gauff. 1-1. Why doesn't tennis have a draw result? Oh, you mean like a tie? Because then how would we figure out who gets? Like, you can't have a tie in a knockout tournament. Like, that goes for football, soccer, everything. Like, Knockout tournaments, you have to break the tie somehow, right? With a penalty shootout or a tie break or a deciding goal, so there's no draw in tennis because it's a knockout tournament. If it's a round robin, I mean, you could maybe have or a group stage, maybe you could figure out a tie, but that's what the tie breaker is for, right? It's in the name. Tie break. Yeah. So it goes out by Muchova for Dinal. But yeah, there's no draw in tennis unless there is no, not even in like team activity. The only time there's a draw is when the tournament's final gets rained out and they can't finish the tournament, so they just make it a joint winner or no winner. That's happened before, where the players share the prize, but that's about as close to a draw as we get. Because there's not even a winner announced. It's just like no winner, two finalists, right? It's not really considered a draw. They both basically lost. That's what they give them the runner-up prize. So they both lost. All right, first serve the fault, second serve. Good question though. All right, chance for Muchova here. Danger for Coco already. Ooh, double fault, 15-40. We got break points. Break points for Muchova to start us off. The double fault coming into the match already. Coco serves a fault again. Massive fault, that one. That one wasn't even close. Second serve. Second serve. As the return goes in the forehand of Gauff up the line of the backhand of Muchova, sliced into the backhand of Coco. Muchova gets it back with her backhand. Gauff with another backhand, and Muchova in the net. One saved, 30-40. Wait, so France, Morocco play today? Is that right? Is it France, Morocco today? Oh, by the way, chat, went to the thrift. Bought so many DVDs. I went crazy. I bought like at least 30 movies. 30-40. It is? Okay. But that's on in like 7 hours, right? It's ages away. Gauff in the net. There's the break. 2-1. Muchova strikes first. That's ages away. I don't know if I can stay up all night and then the final. Sorry, not the final. The quarterfinal. I didn't even realize that Conor McGregor was fighting this weekend. I was like, oh, is that this week? I'm so out of it. Tennis has consumed my life. Cam went to the thrift. Was he lost? Alan, you come here all the time. Why are you making bad jokes? I figure Muchova will win this first set very quickly. Okay. England, Norway's tomorrow, right? Can he beat Holloway? I have no idea. Holloway's been more active, right? So I'd say maybe not. All right, 2-1. What I get? I don't know. I just picked up like I went through the shelves and I was like, I haven't seen that, and I was just picking a bunch of stuff. I found a bunch of horror movies. I found some like basketball movie with Leo DiCaprio that was like rated R, and I'm like, what the hell is this shit? Some basketball movie that he was in like back in the 90s or something. I got no idea. It was called The Basketball Diaries. So I have no idea what that's about. And then just a bunch of other movies that I'm like, oh, I know. Like there's just like movies from like the 90s and 2000s, and I'm like, oh yeah. Well, that I saw actors in. I was like, oh, okay, this is interesting. Like if I pick up movies that I have never heard of, and then I look and I see on the cover like a bunch of like familiar faces. I'm like, oh, okay. Might as well watch this. Yeah, not Space Jam. Space Jam. Can you imagine? I don't think Leo was in Space Jam, but. All right, Love 15. Basketball Diaries is a good movie. Okay, good. Good then. I'm excited to watch it. As with a slice from Gauff, backhand from Muchova, and then the volley from Gauff's a winner. Well, I did find like a documentary about Serena. That was cool. Found some Serena documentary. I also found NBA Live 18 PS4 game. So I'll play that. Any Given Sunday's a good movie. Yeah, I got that as well. I already had that though. All right, Love 30. As Gauff return the net, 15-30. Have I ever seen Hoop Dreams? No, I haven't. But I'll keep an eye out. I'm on the lookout for sports movies. Getting old, Cam, are you? Hey, look, you're only as old as you feel, all right? I don't care what your friends are telling you. As the return goes in the forehand of Muchova. Muchova dumps that in the net, 15-40. Do you think Gauff will win? Yes. Yes, I do. What do the Americans say? I believe that she will win. I believe that she will win. I believe that she will win. God. And then they lost. Anyways, 15-40. Too soon. Too soon. Too soon. Backhand slice goes in the back of the Gauff. As we're going to find out, volley from Muchova is a winner. That's one save. 30-40. 30-40. 30-40. As we to serve again from Muchova. Now we're to fault. Second serve. Second serve. And the point of Gauff. Oh, she shanks it wide. Bad return. Deuce. Country Roads Take Me Home. Is that a movie? By the way, who's in the Royal Box? And can we tick off any names? I don't know any of these people. Who the hell are these random people that they're zooming in on? Who's the lady in the pink dress? Do we know anybody? Return goes in the net by Coco. It's advantage Muchova. Advantage Muchova to take the lead again. There's a return from Gauff. Forehand Muchova. Forehand from Gauff. Wide. 3-1 Muchova. Sports presenter. Gabby Logan. Okay. Roger No Mates is not there. Gauff must lose first set and win the last two. It's her formula. Okay. People think I support Norway because of my handle. No? You either support Norway or you hate Norway because you're from one of the other countries. You're either Danish or Swedish and you hate Norway, or you're Norwegian. Like it's one or the other. There's no in between. I know how it works. I've been to all those countries. I know how it works. As we let. As we're back in return into the form of Gauff. Muchova drop shot. Whoa, what a shot. Love 30. God, Mukova's playing so well. Love 30. Beautiful shot. And the return goes in the forehand of Gauff, up the line. There's a winner. Lovely shot by Coco, 15-30. Kevin Costner's For the Love of the Game is one of the best sports movies. Yeah, I'm looking for that one. I'm on the lookout for that one. He's in a lot of sports movies, I have come to realize. He's great, though. I mean, I love, like, I've seen Yellowstone in, like, the previous 12 months. That's so good. Kevin Costner's awesome. Except for Waterworld. He was great, but that movie was strange. There's been a 4 now cross-court winner by Muchova, 15-40. Now, Kevin Costner's crazy good. Your polo looks like Norwegian flag. Well, maybe it could be. Maybe it is. 15-40. Draft Day is a good movie. Yeah, that's on my list of movies to find as well. What do I have? No, I don't have that one. It's on my list. 15-40. Moneyball's a great movie too. Sports movie. Love that. There's a bit of serve out wide from Coco is a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the forehand of Muchova. Gauff up the line. Muchova lob. Gauff lets it bounce. It goes in. And then Muchova slices it again. Gauff. Forehand. Muchova lob again. Goes long and Gauff saves one. 30-40. What's my favorite movie? There Will Be Blood is my favorite movie. 30-40. Gauff's been under so much pressure. And the serve again from Coco. Great serve. Muchova slices it back. Then Gauff forehand. Muchova puts up a lob. Gauff misses the smash. I mean, look. Muchova's just playing smarter right now. She's playing a smarter match and winning 4-1. Dominating 4-1, I should say. All right. (4-1) Muchova. Raw box list. Oh, anybody we know? Oh, Cruz just started. Everybody. I don't know any of these people. I actually don't know any of these people. I don't know any of these people. Who the hell is it? All these people. Maybe I've seen their face, but I don't know who they are. I have no idea who any of these people are. And they're not on our list, which is that's more important. I bet on Coco £50. Oh. That sucks. Muchova taking care of business. That's it. They're all wearing sunglasses. I have no idea who they are. Oh, the Wicked star. Wicked. Why is she not on the list? I know who she is. She's great. She's a great singer. All right. Muchova's got the double break. 4-1. Yeah, Cynthia Revo. There we go. There we go. We all help each other, chat. The Wicked Witch of the East, bro. Or West. I don't know. Great return winner by Gauff. Love 15. You mean Ariana Grande? If it was Ariana Grande, I would have said it was her. I know who that is. I know her name. I've seen her in person in New York, in Central Park. It was a free concert, and she was there. Now, first of the fault, second serve. Love 15. And the backhand return goes in from Gauff. Muchova slice in the net. Love 30. She tiny? Yeah, she was like this big because she was on the stage, like way over there. Couldn't see. She was about this big though. Couldn't see her. I was way at the back. All right, love 30. There's a bit of fault from Muchova. Second serve. There's a bit of forehand now to the forehand of Muchova. Forehand from Gauff. Again to the forehand of Muchova off the tape from Muchova. Gauff's going to get there with a slice backhand, and then Muchova volleys it wide. Great hustle from Coco. Love 40 to get one of the breaks back. Love 40. Love 40. Muchova serves again. Gauff returns a slice of Muchova. Nice backhand from Coco. They're just trading backhands as Muchova hits a forehand cross court winner. One saved. 15-40. Nice cup. Thank you. 15-40. $15.40. Still break point for Gauff. Muchova serves a fault. Second serve. Tony, you answered that. You asked that every day, and I've already answered it. Is it a forehand line? Into the back of the Gauff. Gauff now 30-40. 30-40. Still break point. As we get a fault. As the return goes to forehand of Muchova. As Gauff puts up a lob. Muchova's all over the net. Easy volley. And it's deuce. Cruz has a knee brace. Yeah, I saw that yesterday. All right, return goes back into Muchova. Gauff backhand into the net. Advantage Muchova. It's like Coco needs to build obstacles in order for her to take them down and win. Well, yeah, she was 15-40 and love 40 in this set already against Muchova's serve. So it's not like she hasn't had chances to level. She should be level. And Muchova serves a fault. Second serve. As the return goes backhand and Muchova. Gauff backhand goes long. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. Yeah, that was a bad loss by Gauff. All right. Gauff 7 to stay in the set. It'd be so satisfying if Gauff loses today. God. Can I hang out with you? You sound fun. As that goes out by Muchova, 15 love. Muchova and Noskova will meet the finals. I think Noskova is the slight favorite against Kostyuk, just because of grass, I think. There's a return. Goes in the forehand of Gauff as Muchova goes into the backhand of Gauff. Backhand of Muchova on the stretch. Sliced into the forehand of Gauff. Gauff in the nets. 15-0. 15-0. Thanks, Deb. Semifinals. Lock in. 15-0. As Gauff serves. Into the backhand of Muchova. Return goes out by Muchova, and it's 30-15. Good serve out wide. Return goes in, and then the drop shot from Gauff is too good. That's better. 40-15. Ew. Ew. 40-15. Nice return winner by Muchova. 40-30. Realized today that I'm number 3 in the bracket for the WTA side. Damn. That's impressive. Who'd you pick to win? All right, 40-30. Apparently the current air quality outside my house is unhealthy. Okay. I won't leave. As with a backhand from Gauff into the forehand of Muchova. Gauff with the backhand on the stretch. Goes long, and we get to deuce. Is this the fourth game Gauff's been leading? And then had to go play deuce again? Coco's just not converting the game and break points right now. Why is that? I have no idea. Maybe it's just... I don't know why it's unhealthy air quality, to be honest. Maybe it's just because it's cold? I don't know. Damn it, there goes my midnight run. As it backhand slice into the forehand of Gauff. Backhand from Muchova sliced again. Gauff, forehand up the line. Muchova backhand pass. Gauff volleys. Oh, and gets very lucky. Coco just hits the volley. Advantage Coco. It barely made the net. Just over the net. Advantage Gauff. Advantage Gauff. Serve. Nope. Try again. Serve to the back end of Muchova. Gauff with the forehand goes long. Now the error. Back to deuce. Deuce. Pete Pegula to win it all, but Noskova in the final. And Osaka to beat Sabalenka. Oh, wow. Nice. That's actually Osaka beating Sabalenka. That's a big pick. Second serve. The back of Muchova return goes long, and we get to advantage. Coco. Gauff with the advantage. As we get a fault. Second serve. Second serve. The back of Muchova. Return goes out. All right. Gauff's on the board. 5-2. Muchova will serve for the set. All right. By the way, chat, we're almost at 500 likes. Come on, there's 5,000 people here. We're going to get to at least 500 likes. But how are we doing, chap? Muchova up 5-1, 38% of first serves. Just not serious at all. Yeah, Muchova's playing better than Gauff, clearly, but it's not a good match. It hasn't been a good quality match yet. Couple of good shots here and there, but overall, Gauff's playing bad and Muchova's playing slightly better. And definitely better when it matters, right? That's why she's got the 2 breaks. But overall, it's not the best match so far. A lot more errors. All right. Muchova serving for the set. Muchova's been down many break points, but able to claw it back. She's down love 40 in the last service game. As for default to conserve. Second serve. As we return now, the point of Gauff. Backhand now from Muchova. Volley from Gauff in the net. 15 love. Again, another poor shot. And it's 15 love. Ah, 15 overs. Muchova misses that one as well. Errors, errors, errors. 15-0. All right, 15-0. As Muchova serves again. Wide the front of Gauff, but it's called a let. As that goes out by, no, it goes in by Coco. Lovely shot that time, 15-30. And again, Muchova in trouble on serve, but can Coco convert the break points or the chance to get them? That's the thing. How is Zverev match before Nole match tomorrow? Because they didn't play that long yesterday, so they've put that match on first. 15-30. As Muchova serves again. A fault, second serve. Let's get a back and return from Gauff. Into the back of Muchova. Up the line. Great shot, Muchova. Even she was like, okay, just hit the line then. All right, 30 all. We get a serve again from Muchova. Serve is a fault second serve. Serve into the forward of Gauff. Return goes back on Muchova. Gauff. Back in on the stretch. Goes long, and it's set point for Muchova. Set point Muchova. All right, 40-30. Set point. Take the first set as Muchova serves. An ace out wide. Whoo! Great way to finish. All right, Muchova takes the first. All right. All right. Cam is taking a nap. Yep. Yeah, so 7 winners, 12 errors from Gauff, 9 winners, 7 errors from Muchova. So not bad. Muchova only 41% of first serves in. I mean, look, it could be better from both. Muchova could play much better as well. She could serve a lot better. She's winning a lot of second serve points, but Gauff's not making a lot of returns. So it's a bit of it was a weird set. Gauff had 5 break points, converted 0. Muchova converted 2 out of 4. Yeah, Gauff's serving numbers were not good enough. I mean, it's a weird set. Cruz won the first set 6-1. Holy. Let's go. Let's go. Love that. Love that for Cruz. Hey, Joanne, what's up? You're at Wimbledon. Nice. Enjoy that. Enjoy that. Coco and her coaches are so crazy. Why can't she play practice before her matches? She probably. I'm sure she did. I'm sure she played practice this morning. Semifinals at best of 3 for the ladies. Brad Pitt's there? It's impossible. Oh, it's possible. After Wimbledon, will you be going live? When there's tennis on late, yeah, eventually. Not straight away. Probably have a couple weeks off, but yeah, we'll be back eventually, yeah. Have I ever been to a Grand Slam? Yeah, I've been to Wimbledon and the Australian Open. All right, 6-2 Muchova. Let's see what Gauff's got. Labour Cup's after the US Open, so that's ages away. First serve's a fault, second serve. So yeah, we've got. Just having a look if anybody's playing anything worth watching. So next week you've got a bunch of clay court events. Look, we're not going to watch them from. We might watch some of it, maybe, but I don't plan on watching any of it. So don't come here and cry if I'm not live. On the women's side, same thing. Clay court events that are just not really. Oh, actually, Prague's a hard court event. So I mean that's interesting. And then yeah, Washington. Sorry, that's not next week. That's the week after. Prague's in 2 weeks. Next week's just clay. And then Washington is when we come back because there's 5 top 10 players on the men's side playing Washington. And on the ladies' side as well, there's a couple of top 10 players. So Washington's the next big tournament that we will be watching. Next week, there's 5 clay court events. Oh, wait, Athens is hard court. Okay. But we probably won't watch it. 30 Love Golf. So yeah, next week, like I said, maybe on the weekend when there's maybe if there's like a Rude versus Berrettini match or something, we might tune in. But again, I'm not planning on watching any clay court events. And the next 2 weeks are kind of redundant until we get to Washington when things start up again. All right, 30-15. Ace from Coco. 40-15. When does Nozova Kostuk begin? Straight after this. 40-15. There's a serve into the net from Gauff. Second serve. There's a serve out wide. It's an ace from Coco. Nice. 1-love. Much better game from Gauff. All right. 1-0. Cam definitely needs a break. I appreciate that. It's been a long clay grass season, but it always is. I've been doing this long enough that I know that this time of year, it's always just so crazy. But that's okay. We're at the tail end of it now. And then we go to America, which would be fun. When the time zones completely change. All right, return goes in to the forehand of Muchova, and then the volley winner by Muchova, 15-love. Nah, 15-love. And Muchova serves. And the return goes back to Muchova. Forehand now from Gauff. Muchova on the stretch. There's Gauff with the forehand to the forehand of Muchova. Again to the forehand of Gauff. Muchova forehand goes cross-court again. Gauff gets it back. Muchova up the middle. And then Gauff misses the backhand wide. Now, Coco has come back in the last 2 matches from a set down. And Gauff this year is 10 wins, 2 losses when she loses the first set. 10 wins, 8 losses. When she loses the first set, she's come back to win. She's played. This would be her 4th 3-set match in a row if she's able to win this set because she's played 3-setters every single round. But the last 2, she's come back from a set down. But 10 wins, 8 losses when she loses the first set this year is Coco. So comes back more than she doesn't. So that's interesting. Good record to have. She does fight back. All right, 30-15. Muchova serves. A fault, second serve. And Muchova, when she wins the first set... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, 4-4 rally. And that goes out by Gauff, 40-15. Chat, so when Muchova wins the first set in 2026, she is 25 wins, 0 losses. She has not lost a match this year, Muchova, when she's won the first set. 25-0 is her record. So that sucks for Coco, but, you know, that is what it is. And that goes to the net by Muchova, and it's 40-30. So this is going to be tough. Great record, yeah. That is a perfect record. Great is an understatement. Perfect would be the word. 40-30. Muchova serves again. What round is Cruz playing? Quarterfinals. As we just serve in the front of Gauff. Muchova backhand to the backhand of Gauff. It's Muchova slicing the nets. Deuce. When was the last time Muchova lost from a setup, you ask? Well, that's a great question. Person who asked? Nobody asked. That's a great question. When was the last time Muchova lost from a set up? And who was the person to beat her? That would be Belinda Bencic back in Tokyo last year. Bencic was up, lost the first set 6-3, and then came back and won 7-5 in the third. So Bencic was the last player to beat Muchova from a set down. And then since then, it's 25-0. As we had a volley there from Gauff's a winner. Okay. Advantage Gauff. Advantage Coco. To get off to a good start in the second. All right. Advantage Gauff. As Muchova serves. A fault. Second serve. Second serve in the back of the Gauff. Return the front of Muchova. Gauff shanks it long. And we get back to deuce. Back to deuce. Muchova serves again. Into the front of Gauff. Gauff in the net. Advantage Muchova. Am I going to play GTA 6 and COD Modern Warfare 4? I probably won't play COD because I never really played COD, but I'll probably play GTA if it's on PS4. That's all I got. All right, advantage Muchova. We're at fault second serve. Second serve Muchova. Is into the front of Gauff. Return goes into the back of Muchova. Gauff with the backhand. The backhand of Muchova sliced. Into the front of Gauff. Muchova backhand slice again. Into the slice of Gauff is Muchova. Passing shot. Gauff with a volley goes wide. And it's 1-1. Muchova holds. It's only going to be on PS5 and Xbox. I don't want to buy a new console. Then probably won't play it. 1 all. Oh, it's going to be on the Switch? What, the Switch 2 or the Switch 1? GTA is definitely not going to be on PS4. Oh, well, thank you. Well, then I'm not going to play it. All right, 1-1. One all. Osaka's net by Muchova. 15 love. Yeah, Gauff's 0 for 6 on break points. Yep. And some of those chances, she's been up like 15-40, love 40. Anyways, 30 love. There's a fault from Gauff, second serve. Do I like playing the topspin games? Yeah, for sure. As Muchova returns it long, and it's 40 love. By the way, chat, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. All right, Gauff holds 2-1. All right, chat, where are we watching from? Where are we watching from? Where are we watching from? Los Angeles, Romania, Manila, Chicago, St. Louis, West Virginia, Poland, Canada, Philippines, Atlanta, Sydney, Vermont, Canada, Abu Dhabi, Columbus, South Africa, San Diego, Texas, Cincinnati, Belgium, Nigeria, Japan, Jamaica, Serbia, Kenya, Singapore, Grenada, Argentina, Thailand, London, Auckland, South Carolina, at your door. Yeah. Yeah, he's back. Yep. Yeah. Are you going to get him? All right, get him. All right, cool. Start running. Oh my God, how many people are from North Korea? That's insane. All right, 2-1. Barbados is in the house. We've got Atlanta, Kansas City. Hey, Sim, thanks for becoming a member. Appreciate it. We got Michigan. Cam, these people are lying. What? These people aren't from Antarctica? What? That's crazy. There's no way. I'm sure that the 10 scientists on Antarctica are watching this stream. Obviously, they're Wimbledon fanatics. Great shot from Coco. Love 15. Love 15. All right, serve again from Muchova. Oh, there's only 8 scientists? Then 2 of you are lying. 2 of you are not actually scientists from Antarctica. All right, backhand return from Gauff into the backhand. And Muchova up the line. And long by Muchova. Love 30. Another little chance for Coco here. She's had so many of these little chances. All right. Love 30. Thank you, everybody who has joined. And we've got people from all around the world, which is crazy. As we return now from Gauff into the forehand. Muchova missed it up the line. She tried to go back up the line and completely missed. Love 40. Gauff. 3 more break chances. As Gauff returns the forehand to Muchova. Gauff. Forehand goes long and Muchova saves another one. 15-40. 15-40. All right, serve again from Muchova. First serve is a fault, second serve. Serve. Into the forehand of Gauff. Gauff in the net. 30-40. She just can't break. She had 8 break points. She's got 0 break conversions. Still got a break point here though. 30-40. 30-40. So the back in the Gauff, back in it from Muchova. Drop shot is no good. Gauff gets it with a pass. Is that in? It's finally a break. Coco gets it. It's 3-1 Gauff. All right. Coco finally breaks. It's 3-1 Gauff in the second. As it forehand up the line of the back end of Muchova. Gauff for the volley is too good. 15 love. 15 love. And she does it on a beautiful backhand winner. 15 love. As we serve again. Into the backhand of Muchova. Backhand from Gauff. To the backhand of Muchova up the line. And Muchova puts away the winner. Phew, that's a shot. That's a great shot. 15-0. $15-all. Serve again. And the return goes and slice of Muchova. Backhand from Gauff, sliced up the line. Muchova forehand, and Gauff slices it back. Muchova on the attack, puts it away. Too good. 15-30. Did you thrift that tennis mug? No. I got it as a present. 15-30. All right, as that goes, Out by Muchova 30-all. Yeah, Kostruck match comes on straight after this. So whenever this finishes, then the Kostruck match comes on. Return goes into the backhand of Gauff. Backhand from Muchova up the line is wide. 40-30. 40-30 Gauff to go to 4-1. All right. Gauff serves again. Fault. Second serve. Into the backhand of Muchova. Return. Goes into the forehand of Gauff as Muchova backhand slice. Gauff shanks it wide on the backhand. And we get to deuce. All right, nice hitting from Coco again. And it's advantage Gauff. There's a bit of return in the net by Muchova. Gauff holds 4-1. Okay. 4-1. All right. How's the temperature there? What, in London or in Australia? Because that's very different. I don't think it's that hot in the UK, is it? No, actually, it's it's really hot. Yeah, it's like 34, 93, whatever. If Zverev wins Wimbledon casually, that'd be kind of crazy, though. It's boiling in the UK. There you go. Yeah, it's freezing down here in Australia, but in the UK, it's on fire. It's going to be 36 tomorrow where I live. Ugh, yuck. Yuck. All right, back to Muchova. All right, there's a bit of fault. Second serve. Is it a backhand rally? That goes out by Muchova. Love 15. Love 15 is that goes the net by Gauff. 15-0. If Coco breaks again, then the second set is hers. Most likely. All right, as that goes into the forehand of Muchova, backhand from Gauff. As Gauff on the stretch to the forehand of Muchova. Gauff with the forehand to the slice of Muchova. Gauff with the volley. Winner! All right, 15-30. Nice work by Coco. 15-30. $15.30. Why aren't you all watching the match instead of watching Cam? They are watching the match. They'd just rather hang out here as well. All right, 30-all. All right, 30-all as Muchova serves again. Definitely feels like if Muchova gets broken, this set's a wash. All right, 30-all. As we serve. Into the forehand of Gauff. Good return the back of Muchova. Gauff up the line as Muchova slices it back. Gauff with the forehand cross court. Muchova passing shot goes out. And Coco's got another break point. 30-40. $30-40. I'll put the game on mute and have Cam in the commentary. That's the best way to watch. Mute the TV, hang out here. 30-40. There's a fault from Muchova. Second serve. As the return goes to the forehand of Gauff. Muchova. Forehand again, the forehand of Gauff. Up the line to the backhand of Muchova, but Gauff in the net. There's deuce. We get to deuce. As we get a serve again from Muchova. Here's a fault. Second serve. As the return goes in the back of Gauff, up the line to the forehand of Muchova. Gauff, volley, winner. No. Yes. Advantage Coco. What are those Funko Pops in the background? Those are the... How many are there? 9 tennis Funkos that came out in like 2020. And now they're worth like $1 million. So they're great. They're not worth $1 million. I'm just kidding. Advantage Gauff. I haven't checked. Advantage Gauff. Probably worth $1 now. Funko is $1. They're not for sale. And that goes out by Muchova. 5-1. Coco is going to serve this set. All right. Coco will serve for the set. Pardon me. It's too early. It's too early. All right. Gauff to serve to level this thing. Can we say it again, chat? All together now. Ready? 5-set semifinals for the ladies. 5-set semis and finals. 5-set. Come on now. As the return goes in from Muchova, forehand from Gauff to the backhand of Muchova. Backhand from Gauff as Muchova volleys it away. No, she doesn't. She missed it. It was an easy volley. She missed. She hasn't been missing those. 15 love. Cruz wins. Let's go. Let's go. All right. All right. 30 love. I want 5 sets. Yes, somebody agrees. Thank you, Robin. As we default second serve. Second serve. As the return goes out by Muchova. 40 love. All right. Gauff to take us to a third. 40 love. Gauff serves. A fault. Second serve. Into the backhand of Muchova. Muchovic's it out. We're going 3, baby. We're going 3. Muchova will serve first in the third, but Gauff runs away with the second. I mean, that wasn't even close. All right, 6-1, Coco. Okay. They're both going to the bathroom, and we will get this match going. Are they playing 5 sets? No. I just wish they would. It would be epic if they played 5-set matches from the women's semis and beyond. No breaks points against Coco serve that time. Very good serving. Much better than the first set. Muchova, 3 winners, 8 errors. Her serve was slightly better, but she got broken twice, so that's up for debate. 11 winners, 7 errors from Gauff. 3 aces, no double faults. Much better set by Coco. But just like the second set, the third set could turn back the other way very quickly. We know that. We've seen that, you know. Cam jinxed Muchova perfectly. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't do nothing. Caboli is good. He just had a bad day. Why not 5 sets from the start of the tournament? Because we can't have 3-week Grand Slams. It wouldn't work logistically. We barely get in the 5-setters for the men, let alone putting 5 sets for the ladies as well. It would never get finished. This tournament would go on forever. But today we don't have a reason why, because we only got 2 matches today. They both could be 5-setters. Just saying, it would work. It would make sense to me. All right. All the commentators are pronouncing it Muchova. Yeah, but I'm saying Muchova because I'm Australian and don't make fun of my accent, all right? It's a sensitive topic. Is this game fixed by the Mafia? Probably not. I don't think so. I feel like it's not. Good imagination, though. Don't lose that. Coco didn't get a bathroom break. She went and practiced her serve instead. Muchova went to the bathroom. Muchova went to the bathroom. Now I'm self-conscious. I think the WTA should play 5 because they get prize money now, okay? If Coco makes a final, who do you think she would rather play? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what her record is against either player. It's definitely fixed. Did you see Muchova just gave up? Yeah, is it fixed or did you just lose a bet, right? It's different if it's fixed, or if you're just sad, Did you lose and you're blaming somebody else? Come on now. Accept you be an adult. Take responsibility for your loss of bet, right? Don't blame the players. Blame yourself. Coco's just waiting for Muchova to come back. Muchova looks defeated. Well, she just came back from the bathroom, so we'll see what's up. I mean, Coco had opportunities in the first set to make that closer, so probably no surprise that the second set went the way that it did, because the first set, Gauff was up 15-40, love 40, a couple of games. Should have been even that first set. But she just got broken and then couldn't break back. And in the second set, it all started to come together. So it's going to take Muchova, and Muchova also played terrible in that second set. She completely dropped off. All right. All right, 15 love. Tennis players don't hold their pee because they sweat a lot. That's a weird statement. 15 love. As Muchova serves again. Into the forehand of Gauff. Muchova with a slice off the tape. Goes in. 30 love. 30 love. 30 love. As we serve again. As Muchova comes in there, puts it away. Beautiful shot. 40 love. 40 love. As we default second serve. As we serve again. And Gauff return goes long. All right, 1-0 in the third for Muchova. That was Serena's final for gold medal at London. She was really good. Yes. Serena very good at tennis. Yes, Serena good at tennis. All right. Back to Gauff. Let's see if she can keep serving as well as she was in that second set. All right. 15 love. Good start. As that goes out by Muchova on the return. 30 love. As we serve again. And the return goes into the forehand of Gauff, but Muchova hits a lob and it's long. 40 love. As we default second serve. 40 love. As a return. Goes the forehand of Gauff backing up from Muchova. Is Gauff back in the net? 40-15. All right, 40-15. As Gauff serves again. Into the back of Muchova. Slice goes short. Gauff comes to the net. But overhits the approach. 40-30. All right, 40-30. As with a drop shot from Gauff. Muchova comes in. Gauff with a lob. Lands in. Muchova gets it back. And then Gauff with a smash. Oh, completely missed that. We get the deuce. Ugh, awkward smash. I don't know what she was trying to do. She was trying to, like... I mean, she had to hit a winner because she had the entire court exposed. And had she have hit that in, it had to be a winner because Muchova could have easily just chipped it into the open court. That was a very smart lob by Muchova. But then she just let it get behind her a little bit, and then she just killed somebody in the front row. Are they okay? Somebody get the doctor. That person took a headshot in the front row. Whoops. Jeez, that was a dangerous spot to sit. Backhand return. You think it'd be safe behind the umpire's chair. Backhand rally. As Gauff goes up the line of the forehand, Muchova. Gauff with a slice. Muchova comes in. No, she stayed back. Gauff with the forehand again. Muchova keeps going forehand to forehand with Gauff. Muchova in control and then sprays it. Ugh, Muchova puts that out. Ugh, yuck. All right, advantage Gauff. All right, advantage Gauff. To get on the board. As Muchova comes to the net, misses. Gauff takes the first game. Of her side of the court. All right, let's see if Muchova can keep the lead. All right, Gauff comes to the net, but again, overhits the approach. 15 love. Muchova missing easy shots. Yeah, a little bit. They both are. I mean, they're probably both just nervous to start off strong in this final set, yeah? All right, 15 love. He's got a backhand return to the backhand of Muchova. Muchova in the net. 15 all. By the way, we've got the second semi-final straight after this between Noskova and Kostyuk, which I don't know what to expect from that because they've only played once, and that was on the clay this year, but on clay, so I don't know. All right, Muchova up the line. Up goes a lob by Gauff. The lob goes long, and it's 30-15. 35th. Let me help you, Cam. Kostyuk's got it. Thank you very much, LeBron James cosplayer. 30-15. And there's a bit of fault second serve. Gauff would beat Caboli in 5. Okay. The backhand winner by Muchova up the line. She shakes her head. I don't think she meant to hit it that close to the line. All right, 40 love. All right. Muchova holds 2-1. All right. Two-one final set. How are we doing, chat? I didn't ask. Who's winning this final set, chat? And what's the score going to be? Well, it can't be 6 love, so But who's going to win this set? What's the score going to be? Also, we're almost at 1,000 likes. Don't forget to like the video if you haven't already. Second semi-final coming up next. Men's semi-final coming up tomorrow. Women's finals on Saturday. Men's final is on Sunday. Wimbledon is over on Monday. We might even watch Cruz Hewitt win Junior Wimbledon if I can figure out when he's playing. As long as he's not playing at the same time as everybody else. I would actually love to watch Cruz Hewitt win Wimbledon. It would be kind of epic. That'd be kind of awesome. All right, 6-4 Muchova, 7-6 Muchova, 6-4 Muchova, 6-4 Gauff, 6-3 to the winner, okay. 6-2 Muchova, 6-4 Gauff, 6-2 Gauff, 6-3 Muchova, 6-4 Gauff, 7-6 Gauff, 6-4 Karolina, 6-4 Muchova, 6-3 Coco, 6-2 Sinner. Look, there wasn't too many wrong answers. That was one of them. That's all right. You're just 24 hours early. He's playing tomorrow. All right, return goes out by Muchova, and it's 15 love. All right. As the return goes a slice of Gauff. And then Muchova passing shot winner. Ooh, great return 15-all. All right, 15-all. You think it's going to be a nil-all draw? Okay. As we return to the forehand of Gauff. Forehand now from Muchova. Great shot. Gauff with a slice. Muchova comes in. Puts it away. She's just got such silky smooth ground strokes. 15-30. She just hits the ball with such ease, Muchova. 15-30. As we default second serve. As the return goes to the front of Gauff. Muchova forehand again, the front of Gauff. Gauff hits it out. 15-40. Trouble for Coco. 15-40. Now 15-30 is with a drop shot from Gauff. Muchova pass. Gauff with the volley. Winner. One saved. 30-40. Muchova slipped a little bit, but she's all right. 30-40. 30-40. One saved. As we just served down the tee, the forehand Muchova return. Goes wide and Gauff survives. Deuce. All right, good serving from Coco. Gets her out of trouble for now. All right, Deuce is with a serve again. That's a fault. Second serve. Serving to the forehand of Gauff. Muchova, sorry. Gauff with the forehand up the line. Muchova goes cross court and Gauff puts away the volley. All right, advantage Coco. To keep things alive. Just to keep things close as well. Kokonakis is getting ready for the doubles. All right, we'll keep an eye on that. All right, as a drop shot goes into the forehand of Muchova. Lob from Coco is too short. Muchova completely missed the volley. I mean, that was just ugly all round. Muchova misses the easiest of volleys and it's 2-0. 2 games all final set. Coco holds. Chat, we're so close to 1,000 likes. Come on now. We're almost there. We've got 7,000 people now. What's up? How you doing? What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Wimbledon's almost over, but tennis never stops. We're going to be doing stuff all year for the rest of the year and tomorrow and next year and the year after until the end of time. All right. Muchova serves. 2-all final set. As that goes out by Gauff, 15 love. 15 love. By the way, the guy that keeps on spamming that word, if it doesn't happen, you ruined it. Also, why are you spamming? You're so annoying. 350k at the end of the year? That'd be crazy. 15 love. As we to return. It goes out by Gauff, 30 love. 30 love. $30 love. Is it a fault from Muchova? Second serve. Second serve. Into the back end of Gauff. Forehand from Muchova up the middle. As Gauff forehand goes again. The forehand of Muchova. Gauff with a drop shot. It's in the net though. 40 love. 40 love. That ain't it. That shot wasn't it. Even if it goes in, Muchova's there. 40 love, Muchova. Where's Osaka now? I don't know. She probably went home. I haven't been tracking her movements. 40 love. Backhand return. Goes the forehand Muchova. Muchova drags it wide on the forehand. As 40-15. $40-15. And there's a return from Gauff. Goes long. 3-2. Muchova in the third. All right. How we doing, chat? How are we going? At least we got a good match today. Yesterday, all the matches were so straightforward and easy. At least we got a banger. Still don't know who's going to win this one. At least we got a great match today. 6-1 head-to-head favors Gauff. Yep. But Muchova won the last match, so how much does it favor her, you know? So Muchova dumped the second set. She definitely didn't play well, Muchova, but Coco lifted as well. So you know you got to give the credit to both, or credit to her as well. All right, back to Coco. Serving second in the final set as well. Super pressure on Gauff as well to constantly have to hold. All right, Gauff to serve. Hey, Luang, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right, serve is a let. As we got a fault second serve. As we got a return and the forehand in the net by Coco. Yuck. And it's love 15. Love 15. As we got another let by Gauff. As we got a fault now, second serve. Serve with the forehand of Muchova. Good return. Gauff goes cross-court with her forehand, and then Muchova up the line. Oh, it hit the tape, went wide. 15-all. Gauff got lucky. 15-all. As Gauff serves a fault, second serve. Second serve, Gauff. In the back and Muchova. Return the front of Gauff as Muchova. Oh, in the net with a forehand. 30-15. 30-15. Gauff serves again. Another fault. Second serve. Djokovic versus Sinner. Match is the later match. How? Because the first match is first. As the return goes into the forehand of Gauff. Muchova with a forehand to the backhand of Gauff. Into the forehand of Muchova as Gauff with a forehand up the line. Muchova's there with a backhand slice. Gauff forehand again. Into the backhand slice of Muchova as Gauff. With another forehand. Into the slice of Muchova. Cross-court the backhand slice of Gauff. Muchova. Slice pass. Gauff volleys. Muchova lunging volley winner. It's 30-all. Yeah, the reason why Djokovic and Sinner is later is because yesterday, Zverev and Ferry didn't play that long of a match, so they don't really need... I guess the tournament doesn't think they need the extra time off. So they put them on first. Had one of them played a five-setter, I can understand putting them on second, or that makes sense to put them on second, but they both won pretty easily yesterday, like hour and a half, right? 2 hours. So I guess they had the tournament decided to put them on first. As a return from Muchova goes in the net. Good second serve. Gauff 40-30. To level in the third. More recovery time for Novak? Well, yeah, maybe that as well. But also it makes sense that match would be second because that's the bigger match, right? That's the one that everyone's waiting for. So it's not put that on second, right? Prime time. Backhand to backhand rally. There's a slice from Muchova in the net. Gauff holds 3-3. Like, if you were going to, irrespective of whether or not somebody played yesterday or the day before, you would have put that match on second anyway, right? Because the first match, Ferry versus Zverev, that's not the main event. That's the warm-up event, right? That's the preliminary event. The main event is the Djokovic-Sinner match. So putting it in that order makes sense. But yeah, it is a bit... I was as shocked as anybody to see that it was first. But then I thought, well, I mean, is it Ferry and Zverev at a disadvantage going first? No, because they didn't play much yesterday. Had they have played a long match yesterday, it would have been strange for them to have to play early with less time off. But they both didn't play long matches yesterday, so So I guess the tournament has a little bit more flexibility with the schedule. Is Muchova 15 love? All right. $15 love. Zverev got a good chance at winning the title if he takes out Ferry easily. Well, it depends on who wins the other match. 15 love is a backhand to backhand. As a slice from Muchova goes in the forehand of Gauff. Muchova backhand again. Into the backhand of Gauff is Muchova with a drop shot. Gauff's going to get there with a forehand up the line. Muchova slice lob. Gauff with a smash. She puts it away this time. 15-all. Nice hustle from Coco. 15-all. This feels like a real Grand Slam semi-final now. Winner of this makes the final of Wimbledon. That's the biggest final there is. Wimbledon finals are the biggest finals there are, chat. You can say that all Grand Slam finals are big, and that is true. But Wimbledon is different. Wimbledon is the ultimate final. The final of finals. 15-0. As the return goes in the net by Gauff. Good serve, Muchova, 30-15. As we serve again. Seven to the back of the Gauff. Gauff hits it wide. On the return, it's 40-15. Muchova to stay in front. 40-15. Then ace down the tee. 4-3. Muchova keeps the lead. All right. Four-3, Muchova, who's put an ice pack on her head. It's hot out there. Muchova has the advantage of serving first. That's it. By the way, don't forget to subscribe. If you haven't already, we've got men's semi-finals tomorrow, the women's final on Saturday, men's final Sunday. But we've also got a match coming up after this, so make sure you stick around to find out who plays the winner of this match in the final on Saturday. A lot of brave people sitting out in the sun, but they've all got umbrellas. I think it's going to be Gauff, not today. Well, still on serve, so no breaks yet. No breaks yet. You have a pen like this? Yeah. Yeah, they're cool. They're great. I love these pens. Not a sponsor. They should be. Holy tennis ball head. What the hell? All right, those guys are committed. Those guys shaved their head and then painted them like tennis balls. That was commitment. I'll never do that. I'll never do that. But I respect that from them. Holy tennis ball. That's crazy. Backhand goes at the line of the front of volley of Gauff, but Muchova's there with the pass. Gauff guesses right, though, and volleys it away. 15-love. Lovely volley. 15-love. All right, nice serving, Coco. 30-love. It's a favorite pen for nurses, is it? Okay. All right, 30-love. Serve to the backhand, Muchova. Return goes to the backhand of Gauff. Muchova backhand again to the backhand of Gauff. Up the line of the front of Muchova. Gauff comes into the net with a volley. Muchova passing shot lob. But Gauff lunges up high. Leaps up high to get the volley. 40-love. Why is Cam on a wig? I'm sitting on a chair. Not a wig. 40-love. As Gauff serves again. Into the back and Muchova. Return goes back into Gauff. Drop shot is good. Muchova gets there though. And then Gauff with a volley, a half volley Lob. Muchova volleys it back. Gauff comes in net now. Lob up from Muchova is no good. Gauff hits it straight to her, though. And then the drop volley. Muchova can't get it, and Gauff eventually wins a chaotic point. 4-all. Finally, Gauff gets the point after what should have been Muchova's point and Gauff's point at multiple times. 4-4. Now is serious time, chat. We gotta lock the hell in now. Right after this donation.
I saw a stat that 8 Czech female players made it to the semifinal of Wimbledon in the last 15 years. Czech players are great here. I hope for Czech final.
Hey, that's a crazy stat. Thank you, Peter, for the donation. That is a crazy stat. All right, 4-4. Muchova serving. She serves a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the forehand of Gauff. Return goes to forehand of Muchova. Gauff. Oh, runs the wrong way. And slips. But doesn't fall over. Muchova goes back behind her. Smart shot. 15-love. All right, 15-love. Serves again. A let. Serve again. Is a fault. Ooh, second serve. Second serve. There's a return. And then goes in, and then Muchova hits it in the net. 15-all. Okay. $15-all. Please don't put scores in the chat. Don't be that guy. You're already pretending to be LeBron James. Don't be the guy who puts scores in the chat too. As a return goes into the backhand of Muchova. Forward from Gauff. To the backhand of Muchova is Gauff. 4-1 again. To the backhand of Muchova. Sliced into the backhand slice of Gauff. Muchova goes to slice up the line. Gauff forehand goes into the backhand of Muchova. And Muchova hits it wide. All right, 15-30. 15-30. Big point here. 15-30. Muchova serves again. Into the back of Gauff. Volley from Muchova is good. Gauff for the pass. Muchova is there with the easy volley winner. Safe. Super safe hands. 30-all. 30-all. All right, first serve's a fault, second serve. There's a return. Goes the backhand of Muchova. Muchova hits it out. 30-40. 30-40. Break point for Gauff. At the most important points of the match. She couldn't convert break points in the first set. She took forever to convert break points in the second. She eventually did. She's been pretty decent on converting the break points since. Muchova to serve. There's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the back of Gauff. Return goes to the net. Terrible shot from Gauff. Stands too far back. Muchova survives. Deuce. All right, we get to deuce. Muchova serves again. She serves a fault again. Second serve. Second serve, Muchova. Into the backhand of Gauff. That one goes into the forehand of Muchova. Gauff. Forehand up the line as Muchova runs around the backhand. Inside out forehand to the backhand of Gauff. Now Muchova with a forehand again. Gauff with a drop shot. Muchova's going to get there with a slice. Gauff with a volley lob. Muchova runs backwards. She puts it over her shoulder, but Gauff's going to let it bounce. And put it away. Coco gets another break point. Lovely drop shot from Coco that set up the point. And now Muchova is down break point again. Advantage Coco. All right, serve again. Serve is a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Gauff. Return goes into the forehand of Muchova. Gauff with the forehand is wide. I tell you, Muchova's not making any first serves. She is missing so many first serves. All right. Deuce. Such an important game for both. By the way, Priscilla Hon, the Australian tennis player, is watching Muchova on this one. They are friends. All right, deuce. As the return goes forehand of Muchova. Gauff for the backhand. The backhand of Muchova. Gauff for the backhand again. Goes out. Advantage Muchova. Just missed by Coco. Just went wide. Whoa, did it though? Hawkeye, double check. Just double check. Are you sure about that? Just double check. I don't know. Do you want to try again? God, it was close. Advantage. The ball was next to the line. Okay. We'll go with that. Advantage Muchova. Serve to the back of the Gauff. Return the net. Muchova holds. Oh, what an important game. 2 break point chances there for Coco as well. And second serves from Muchova. I mean, Muchova was super nervous, you could tell. And she got the first serve when she was up. Muchova survives. And now Coco's going to serve to stay in the match. Okay. Here we go. Coco, the ultimate pressure. This is why serving first is such an advantage, you know? All right. Remember, Czech players at Wimbledon just have some sort of, I don't know what it is, just some sort of thing. They're just a connection. Czech players at Wimbledon should be studied. Are they just like all these grass courts in Czechia? Like, what's up? Are they playing indoor grass or something that we don't know about? They're training on the grass? Is that what's going on? All right. Let's see if Gauff can hold. Keep this match alive. Here we go. Gauff to serve. Don't pick your nose. I'll pick my nose whenever I want. I was scratching my nose anyway. I'll pick my nose when I want. This is my channel. I can do what I want. If I want to pick my nose, I can. There's a forehand now inside out the backhand of Muchova. Backhand off the tape. Gauff gets a slice. Muchova backhand pass. Oh, it's in the nets. 15 love. That was a lucky one from Gauff. 15 love. Nice hair. Thank you. Thank you. It's real. As with a serve. Into the forehand of Muchova. Return goes into the forehand of Gauff. Muchova gets his right with a lob. Gauff with the smash. Puts it away. 30 love. 30 love. You can pick your nose, you can pick your friends, but you can't pick your friend's nose. That's debatable. Just depends on how close you are. 30 love. As Gauff serves a fault, second serve. I wouldn't personally do that. Right? But, you know. All right, 30-15. Gauff in the net with a backhand. 30-15. As we just served down the tee, the forehand of Muchova. Return goes in the forehand of Gauff. Muchova pass. Gauff with a drop volley winner. 40-15. 40-15. All right, 40-15. Gauff to level. She serves a fault. Second serve. (40-15). Serving to the back of Muchova. Good return. Gauff backhand goes in the forehand of Muchova. Muchova hits it out. 5-5. All right. All right, Coco has got the game, but it's still Muchova's serve. I've had no breaks. I didn't say it. 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 I didn't say anything. I didn't even say anything. It's 5-all. Let's keep going. 5-all. Nothing was said. 5-5. Muchova's just going to serve. Again. Gauff return goes to the forehand of Muchova. Up the line and out by Muchova. Love 15. Love 15. Love 15. Has Gauff... No, it's a let by Muchova. Okay. Love 15. As a return from Gauff goes to the forehand of Muchova. Gauff with the backhand up the middle into the forehand of Muchova is Gauff. Gets it back with her forehand. Muchova backhand cross court. Gauff gets it back with the backhand. Muchova forehand goes into the forehand of Gauff. Again to the back of Muchova. Gauff. Back into backhand as Muchova slices it into the forehand of Gauff. Now Muchova back on the stretch. Gauff, inside out backhand winner, love 30. Oh, God. I didn't do anything. I didn't say anything. Love 30. It had nothing to do with me. This is a great shot from Gauff, all right? I didn't do nothing. Love 30. Coco, putting on the pressure. Love 30. Serve. Into the forehand of Gauff. Ooh, return just missed. 15-30. Ooh, that was close. Muchova wasn't getting that back. 15-30. All right, 15-30. Muchova serves again. And the backhand return goes in by Gauff. Muchova forehand off the tape. Gauff slices it back. Into the forehand of Muchova. Gauff. Forehand up the line. Muchova runs around into forehand into the forehand of Gauff again. And now Muchova hits a slice backhand. Gauff. Forehand again to the backhand of Muchova. Now Gauff. With her backhand goes the forehand of Muchova. Into the backhand of Gauff. Cross court. The backhand of Muchova. Sliced. There's Gauff. Backhand again. Muchova goes up the middle. As Gauff gets it back with a forehand. Muchova forehand inside out. Gauff's there with a backhand. Muchova. Slice again. Gauff with the backhand up the line. Comes to the net. Muchova pass. Gauff with the volley. Muchova forehand pass. Too good. Too good, Muchova. Who just grabbed her leg. 30 all. She just grabbed the front of her leg. Like her shin. It's 30 all. Tough point. 30 all. Big chance here now. Remember, Coco had 2 break points in the last service game of Muchova. She seems okay. She just sort of just like grabbed the front of her leg and just was like kind of checking if it was okay. All right, maybe just nerves. 30 all. Don't forget to subscribe, by the way, if you haven't already. If you haven't liked the video, why? Don't tell me. Just like the video. 30 all. First serve's a fault. Second serve. Karolina Muchova grabbed her leg, but it doesn't seem serious. Just nervous. Return from Gauff into the backhand of Muchova. To the forehand of Gauff as Muchova runs around a backhand, goes forehand to the slice of Gauff. Muchova forehand inside out. It's a beautiful shot. What a rally. Muchova 40-30. Holding strong. And now Muchova's... You know what it is? I don't think Muchova's hurt. I think she's nervous. Because now she's pointing at her stomach. So I reckon she's just... Everything's sore now because it's so scary. Like, she's in such a scary spot. Such a nerve-wracking position. I don't think she's actually hurt. I think her body's just, like, freaking out. Because she's so close to the end, you know? 40-30. Serving to the backhand of Gauff. Return goes in. Muchova backhand into the backhand of Gauff. As Muchova open court. Oh, barely hits it in. All right, Muchova holds from love 30 down. And now forces Gauff to stay in the match with a serve again. Kind of like how Zverev cramped in the 5th set at Roland Garros. I think Muchova's probably just like, her body's, she's just like sore because nerves, you know? She's nervous. All right. Thank you for the $2. Appreciate that. And thank you for the 5 gifted members. Madonna, I'm sorry I missed that. Thank you for the 5 gifted. And thank you for becoming a member, Rudy. Appreciate that. All right. Speaking of members, here you go, chat. All right. Coco serving to stay in the match again. Muchova with a big shout after that as well. It's a very nerve-wracking game. Okay. Gauff to serve again. In chat, you can shove your Cam curse because no such thing. No such thing. Stop believing in curses. There's no such thing. Kevin feels cheated with my hair when I look at Cam. That's all right. Just close your eyes. Wait, is this better? Is that better? Kevin, are you okay now? Somebody check on Kevin. Is Kevin all right? Kevin okay? Is that better? Kevin, are you all right? You good? 6-5. Just close your eyes, Kevin. You'll be fine. Serve. Into the backhand of Muchova. Gauff with the forehand. Into the backhand of Muchova is Gauff. Backhand into the forehand of Muchova. Into the forehand of Gauff in the stretch. Muchova slicing the net. 15-love Coco. Cam, you're a great supporter of this channel. I'd hope so. Of course I am. Yeah. I support Tennis Talk with Cam Williams. Yes, that you can quote me on that. 15-love. There's a return. Into the backhand of Gauff. Backhand slice from Muchova up the line. Gauff. Forehand goes in the net. 15-all. 15-all. Muchova just keeps grabbing her stomach. Again, I think she's just sore. I don't think it's I think it's just nerves. I think she might just be like feeling sore because of the situation. Hopefully it's nothing more than that because she's had enough injuries and also she's 3 points away from a Grand Slam final again. As that goes wide by Muchova on the return. Again, she keeps grabbing her, she poking her stomach. 30-15. 30-15. Serve. Back of Muchova. Return goes out. 40-15. 40-15. Coco to hold and whatever. Do the thing. Go to the thing. Serve. Into the forehand of Muchova. Return goes into the forehand of Gauff. Muchova forehand on the stretch. Got backhand into the net. Nice. Shot by Muchova. All right. 40-30. Gauff serves again. Into the backhand of Muchova. Backhand from Gauff. It's a drop shot. Muchova gets it with a slice. Goes wide. All right, we're going to the tiebreak. Here we go. Chat, I know you said tiebreak 100 times. You try to jinx it. Joke's on you. Joke's on you. I know you're trying to go tiebreak. Remember, you know the rules. We're not allowed to say that word in the final set of a match. Don't you try and jinx it. Luckily, there's no such thing as jinxes or even curses, so everything's fine. You're lucky. You got away with it this time, chat. All right, 6-0. Who's winning this tiebreak, by the way? It's 10 points. 10-point tiebreak. 10-point tiebreak. Who is winning this tiebreak? Who you got? 10 points. 10-6 for Coco. Coco. A lot of people going Coco. A lot of people going with Gauff. As Muchova serves a fault second serve. 12-10 Coco. 6-4 Coco. Well, that's not going to happen. 10-5. 10-5 Coco. 10-7 Karolina. As a return from Gauff is no good. Muchova's really stretching out her stomach. She's really feeling it. God, I hope it's nothing more than just nerves, because if she does win this match and plays the final injured, that would suck for everybody, except for the person that she plays. It'd be great for them. But for everybody else, it would be not good. All right, first serve, default, second serve. So hopefully it's not, it is just a cramp or it is just some discomfort and nerves and not anything more. As the return goes in from Muchova to the forehand of Gauff. Muchova forehand. Gauff for the pass. Oh, that's a great shot. Muchova hits the forehand, runs to the net, and Gauff goes back behind her. So smart. 1-1. 1-1. And we've got the second semi-final straight after this. So make sure you stick around for that. There's a bit of serve down the tee. The backhand of Muchova. Return goes to the forehand of Gauff. Muchova backhand slice again. Gauff. Forehand again to the back of Muchova. Gauff with a volley. In the nets. 2-1 Muchova. She gets the first mini break of the tie break. All right. 2-1. 2-1 Muchova. Cam, say goodbye to your bet. I haven't bet on anybody. What are you talking about? All right, 2-1 Muchova. We're going to stop talking about gambling until I get a sponsor. We're giving out free fucking shit. I'm sick of this. We should have no more talking about gambling until we get a sponsor because I'm sick of it. Anyways, great volley by Muchova. I don't know how she got it back. We're just free advertising out here. We'll stop this shit. We're advertising it for free. You gotta pay for that. 3-1. Great volley. Tough volley. I don't know how she got it back. I don't think she knew how she got it back either. Gauff with a round of applause. That was ridiculous. 3-1. Muchova serves. Gauff returns it in the net. It's 4-1 Muchova. 4-1 Muchova. Yeah, Bella, that's a good one. I like that. That's good. 4-1. Muchova's coach doing a dance. Or he's nervous. Or he's dancing. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm confused. It's only 1 mini break. Serve to the forehand of Muchova. Return goes in the forehand of Gauff. Muchova with a backhand. Again to the forehand of Gauff. Muchova backhand again. Slice. Into the forehand of Gauff. Ooh, on the line. Muchova slices it back. Gauff forehand again. As Muchova goes with the backhand to the backhand of Gauff. Into the forehand of Muchova. Gauff on the stretch. Muchova's got a drop shot. Oh, that's a great shot. Gauff gets it. Muchova gets it back though with a half volley. I think she pushed it long. She did. Gauff, great hustle. 4-2, they change ends. Muchova just pushed it long. Jeez, that was a good effort by Coco. 5-1 isn't a death sentence in these tiebreaks. That's only halfway. We've seen players come back from worse, right? 6-2, people come back. But that's a huge point for Gauff to just stay close, keep the pressure on. Not a bad drop shot by Muchova. Would have beaten 99% of players. All right, 4-2. I'd love to know the stats of final set tiebreaks at Grand Slam level for everybody. I don't know if they have those stats. Because since this 10-point tiebreak has been implemented, who's had the most 10-point tiebreaks, right? Who's played the most? Who's won the most? Because it's been a pretty new initiative. 5 years probably. Who's won the most final set tiebreaks? There's got to be somebody. I know Gauff's already played one this week and she won, and that's a good serve. And it's 15. It's not even 15. It's 4-3. All right. All right, 4-3. Muchova with a mini break. As a return goes the forehand of Muchova. Back in now from Gauff. Muchova. Forehand goes into the forehand of Gauff. Muchova with a forehand again. It's a great shot. Gauff gets it back. Muchova diving volley winner. Great lunge by Muchova. 5-3. That was a beautiful lunging volley. She kind of hit it and then fell. So it was more of a falling volley than a diving volley. Not like Boris. It was more of a hit the volley and then keep falling. Great shot either way. There was a lunging volley. And then she kind of like fell after it. So that's kind of... is it a diving volley? It's kind of a volley and then the dive. She wasn't midair when she hit that. She wasn't like Superman, Boris Becker, right? Still a great shot, though. 5-3. And then an ace. All right. Great points there, 6-3. She extends the lead. Remember, first to 10. 114-mile-an-hour serve. Beautiful shot. Beautiful serve. Right when she needed it. All right, 6-3. 6-3. All right, back to Gauff. Pressure's on again. As Gauff serves a fault, second serve. Serve to the forehand of Muchova. Return goes into the forehand of Gauff. Muchova. For the forehand again. Gauff gets it back. Muchova. Forehand cross court. Gauff with a passing shot. That's a winner. Beautiful pass by Coco that time. Muchova was lunging, but not able to reach it. All right. 6-4. Muchova. Six, 4. As the return goes in the forehand of Gauff. As we get a forehand rally. Gauff again. Goes up the line. Muchova puts up a lob. And then Gauff. Forehand again. Muchova goes up the line. That's a great shot. Gauff gets it back though. Muchova. Drop shot. Off the tape. Gauff comes there with a slice. Puts it down the line for a winner. 6-5. Muchova. Gauff stays close. Again, great hustle by Coco. 6-5. All right, back to Muchova. Gauff keeps doing the right thing, just keeps on holding. But she's still down a mini break. She's got to get that mini break back. Remember, it's first to 10. Muchova serves. A fault. Here's a chance. Second serve. Second serve. Into the forehand of Gauff. Back into Muchova. Into the back end of Gauff as Muchova forehand. Off the tape. Goes wide. 6-all. They change ends. Oh, there it is. There's the mini break back. 6-all. Coco gets the mini break. A little bit lucky, but she'll take it. We're back on serve 6-6. 6-all. All right, back to Muchova. She still serves to get back the lead. We're back on serve now. All right, 6-all. Cam's predictions are always wrong. Yeah, you don't watch all my videos if you think they're all wrong. I picked Sinner to beat Struff, so ha. All right, forehand. Into the backhand of Gauff. Gauff hits it wide, 7-6. So joke's on you, buddy. I picked him to win in straights as well, so double right. I showed him. All right, 7-6 Muchova. And I picked Djokovic in 5, actually. So, you know. Wrong again, pal. 7-6. Coco to serve. She hasn't had the lead in this tiebreak. Muchova has led from the start. All right, first serve's a fault, second serve. Second serve. Into the forehand of Muchova. Return goes wide. 7-all. 7-7. 2.5 hours played. God, imagine if this was a 5-setter chat. Can you imagine? Imagine if this went 5. Just a thought. I'm going to throw it out there all the time because obviously I want 5-set finals. But can you imagine? Just imagine it. Imagine if this was for the third 2-set to 1 lead and then go into a fourth. Just saying. Just think about that. 7-0. Oh, double faults! She hasn't been double faulting for ages. Oh, in the worst possible time. Like, actually the worst time. This match will be defined by that serve if this goes the way of Muchova now. That point will be what we remember from this tiebreak. 7-7, double fault. And Muchova gets the serve for this match. Oh, 8-7. She was serving so well. They both were. They were both playing so well. Muchova serves a fault. Second serve. Goes in to the backhand of Gauff. Forehand from Muchova up the line. That's a great shot. Gauff gets it back. Muchova. Forehand inside out. Gauff's backhand goes in. The forehand of Muchova. Muchova over hits it. 8-8. Oh, man. We're all nervous. Somebody's going to get a match point after this, though. 8-8. Oh, God. 8-8. It's going to be Muchova's serve. Muchova felt bad for the double fault, and she gave it back. You're on Muchova's side. Bro, you didn't even watch my prediction videos. How can you call them wrong? I picked Coco, bro. As we just serve from Muchova. Everybody's just slowing down. Taking their time. Slowing everything down. Muchova serves. Who gets match point? First serve's a fault. Second serve. Oh, the ball toss is all over the place. Second serve. Into the forehand of Gauff. Return to the backhand of Muchova. Oh, Muchova goes out! What a shot was that? Horrible shot by Muchova on the backhand. And Gauff gets the match point. 9-8 in the tiebreak. That double fault? What double fault? I don't even know what you're talking about. What double fault? Muchova's backhand. What was that? 9-8 Coco to make, I think, her third Grand Slam final and first Wimbledon final. Serve. Down the tee. Muchova gets it back. Coco drop shot. In the nets. They're both making questionable decisions. 9-9. Oh, Muchova would have got there. The drop shot wasn't even that disguised. I mean, it was obvious. Coco told her she was going to hit a drop shot before she even decided to hit a drop shot herself. Muchova was running. 9-9. Brutal. Talk about nerves. What, 7-7? 4 very nervous points. A double fault, a bad drop shot, a couple of bad errors by Muchova. I mean, it's been a horrible end to this match. Unless we get 2 epic points now. Oh, brutal, man. All right. Coco to serve. 9-9. 9-9. This is wrong. 9-9. 9-9 as we default. Second serve. Second serve. Oh, what a second serve. Gauff gets a backhand into the backhand of Muchova. Gauff with a volley. Muchova's got it. Puts up a lob. That is so smart. That is so smart by Muchova. And it's 10-9 Muchova. Muchova's going to serve with a match point. 10-9. 10-9. Muchova match point to take her spot in the final of Wimbledon. Oh, what a heartbreaking finale. I mean, look, these matches, when they go this distance, they're always going to be a heartbreak. All right, 10-9. Muchova with the serve. Muchova serves. Down the tee, the forehand of Gauff. Slice goes in. Muchova up the line. Gauff with a pass. Muchova with a volley. Gauff with a pass. Muchova slipped. Gauff hits a winner. Oh, how did she slip? It was like Gerrard in that Liverpool match back when. Remember that thing? Nobody watches that. All right, 10-all. She slipped. Somebody kicked her in the leg. Oh. Great pass by Gauff. Muchova's foot just said, nah, we want to keep playing, please. Oh, brutal. Both have had match points. Muchova serves again. What a save. 10-all. As the backhand return goes into the forehand of Muchova. Gauff with the backhand again to the forehand of Muchova is Gauff. Forehand again into the forehand of Muchova. Gauff on the stretch. Muchova inside out forehand winner. Gauff slipped over that time. Muchova gets to 11-10. She will serve. Oh, sorry. Gauff will serve to stay in it again. Match point number 2 for Muchova. Match point number 2. They're both, by the way, when I say they slipped over, they're okay. They didn't hurt themselves. They just kind of like stumbled. Brutal though. The timing is terrible of the slippage. All right, first serve's a fault. 11-10 Muchova, second serve. Match point again. Gauff serves. Into the forehand of Muchova. Return goes deep into the back of the Gauff. Muchova with a forehand inside out. Gauff on the stretch. Muchova taking control. Gauff with a forehand on the stretch again. Muchova backhand cross court. Gauff's going to get it with a backhand. Muchova goes up the line. Gauff gets there, but it's in the nets. Muchova's in the final. She saves a match point, and she knocks out Coco. Wow. What a finale. And they hug it out. Disappointment for Coco. Muchova looks very muted in her celebrations. Hands on hips. Muchova gets the win. Jeez, what a finale. Crazy way to finish that match. Crazy way to finish that match. Wow. Muchova's in the final. Muchova's in the final. Oh, man, that sucks. Somebody was going to get heartbroken. We knew that. We knew it was going to be heartbreak for somebody. And unfortunately, for Coco, it's her. Man, brutal. But great for Muchova. I mean, she gets an opportunity to win her first slam. We're going to get a new slam champion now, right? That's confirmed. New slam champion confirmed. It could be a Czech player again. Wimbledon and Czech players. What's going on there? Should be studied. Man, Coco had the chance. She had that one chance. And Muchova isn't really celebrating. So I'm a little concerned about that abdominal issue that she was having. She's smiling now and shaking her head. I mean, that was one of the craziest finales of a match you'll get. The last time I think we've had this kind of match was French Open 21, when Sakkari and Krejcikova traded match points in the final set, and then eventually Krejcikova got the win and she went on to win the title. And I'll tell you, Muchova's coach is going to break his hat if he keeps bending it that way. Come on now. GG's though. If you're leaving over to sub on the way out, brutal. Brutal for Gauff. I mean, we did have that, what was it? Keys and, who was it? Keys and Swiatek had the same thing, right? Match point saving, and then Keys went to the final. So Muchova has got a chance of winning the whole thing now, because recently, if you've saved match points in the semi, you're going to win the final. That's been the trend. But man, brutal. We've got the second semi-final coming up straight away, so make sure you stick around. I'll tell you, that lunging dive volley, whatever you want to call it, that was a brilliant point. It was an ugly final part of the match, but I tell you, Muchova just a little more aggressive towards the end as well. Look, Coco was on the defense on that last point. Muchova went for it. And, she won that point to finish the match, whereas there was so many points in the middle of that tiebreak where it was just like double fault, error, bad decision. The last point was Muchova winning the match, right? She won that. Wasn't like a silly decision from Gauff or a double fold or anything like that. So Muchova with a great finale, great final point to wrap it up. What a match. What a match. That's what semifinals are supposed to be. Hopefully we get another one like that. Coco got so many get out of jail free cards, but she couldn't finish it all. I mean, I don't think she had that many in the final. Final set was great serving by both. They were both serving so well in the final set. Muchova's second Grand Slam final. Remember, she made the French Open final where she'd saved match points against Sabalenka. I mean, she's okay, well, there's that one as well, right? Sabalenka, which she saved, but she didn't win the final. She ended up losing to Swiatek in a close three-setter. Muchova's got to be the favorite then, right? Against Nozka or Kostruk. I don't know if there's a bad record there against those two, but Muchova's got to be the favorite based on experience. Also, this is the best season Muchova's had. She's won a 1,000, her second trophy ever. I think she won Baden-Berg, right? She's won, made the final here. And she's also career high ranking. So this is Muchova's best season for sure. Holy shit, this is the first time Muchova's been on center court. How is that even possible? How is that possible? That is criminal. How has she not been on center court with her game? They've robbed the Wimbledon center court crowd of her brilliance. That's crazy. How has Muchova never been on center court? That is insane. That is not fair. That is ridiculous. That is insanity to me. Muchova just nice to have. But I would love to know the record of players on center court too. I wish we could get that, but they don't break that down either. The drop shot from Coco, yeah, that was tough. That was a tough decision. That was a tough decision. By the way, apologies for the scoreboard. I don't know what happened. Apparently it malfunctioned everywhere. So yeah, I don't know what happened, but luckily it didn't. If you just didn't look at the scoreboard, I was telling you what was happening anyway. So, all right. Now. We've got one more match to go. Hopefully we get something like that. That would be cool if we get two of those crazy matches. But jump on over here. And we will be back to watch the second semifinal with Nozkova versus Kostruk, which is going to be an absolute banger as well. And we're going to find out who the winner is going to play. We'll talk all things Muchova going forward as well. Who Muchova would rather play, who would rather play Muchova, what the possibilities of the players in the next match against Muchova. I mean, everybody's slamless, so, I guess the Nozkova is probably the biggest underdog out of the three, sorry. But maybe the head-to-head against Muchova is good. We'll find that out as well. But, I'll tell you, look, it's weird with Muchova because it's not a surprise that she's here because we all know how great she is and we love what, I mean, she's got one of the best games in the world, right? She's one of the most beautiful players in the world, right? Her silky smooth game, Federer-esque. So, of course, it works on grass, right? But she's never done it well at Wimbledon. She's never been able to do it at Wimbledon. So, it's awesome that we get to see her game on grass. Feels like we're watching something from, 40 years ago. It's just that, like, it's perfect. Like, that's, her game on grass is what Wimbledon is. It's like Federer when he played at Wimbledon, right? It just felt like, it's just a natural connection. Love to see it. And now she's in the final, and she might be a Wimbledon champion like all the other Czech players who have ever won this tournament. There's a lot of them. Stats before we leave. Gauff won more points. 98 to 95. More points for Gauff. Only 4 breaks in that match, and there was no breaks in the final set. Gauff had 13 chances, mostly in the first set. 32 winners, 35 errors from Gauff. 3 aces, 2 double faults. 1 was in that tiebreak. Muchova, 31 winners, 32 errors, and 3 aces, no double faults. So very, very close set. Gauff actually served better. Gauff should have won that match by the stats. That slipped away from her. She came to the net more. She had more break chances. I mean, that was Gauff had that match, but Muchova won the tiebreak, and that was the difference. All right, we're going to be back in about 5 minutes, but Muchova wins Wimbledon final 6-2, 1-6, 7-6. She's in the final. Who's she going to play? We'll find out next.